Well, what's that crazy old man up to now? Hasn't even finished his last project and he's already getting started on another one. Yeah, well, here we are. I think I had already mentioned that I'm going to take the motor out of this, which runs very well, but the transaxle doesn't work well, and we're going to put it into that mower out there. So I have this jacked up here, if I can back up far enough so you could see what I did, so that I could get underneath to get at the bolts without standing on my head. In my shop out in Minnesota, I used to have a hookup over the garage door on the header, and I could use the come along and stand the mower up on back end like this. But this time we've got our winch hooked up, and I put some ramps up here to get this up high enough so I can get at pulling my puller off, and then I can get under there and I will be able to get right at, you see if I can turn my light on, I can get right at my bolts, you know, and only be bending over a little bit. Well, I've got a puller on here. I don't know how it's done. I think I'm going to have to heat up the shank to get it off. That's the beginning of this project. And of course, in the process I took the hood off, and I've also taken the rear fenders off. And I was thinking about this the other day, and let me show you what I'm going to do with that rear fender assembly. Oh, I came into the shop and look who's come to gather and say hello to me. How you doing, guys? Oh, there's Jink too. All the roosters. Yeah, well, come with me. We'll walk up to the carport. I have the four-wheeler up here, and I was out riding around on my property over there today, laying out an off-road course for my grandchildren and for me to ride on. Got a couple of fallen down trees that I need to cut down. But look at this. I don't have the front plastic for this. But look at that. That fits on there perfectly. The rear fender's off that yard machine. Yep. I just got to make a couple of mounts to mount it on there. And it will do the trick. Probably going to slide it back a little bit further. Maybe get it back up over top of my shock mounts. We go up there like that. There we go. Now it fits over there better. So that's what I'm thinking of doing. I don't know if I should remove this or if I should just, maybe what I should do is make a plate to go in there with a cup holder. What do you think of them apples? So I can put my soda can in there. And I do have the rear plastic for this, which is right here. It needs a really, really good cleaning. I started cleaning on the back, but it's so crunchy and so, I don't know, stained that I think I'm going to sand it real well, and then I think we're going to paint it. And when we're painting the back fenders, we'll paint the front fenders to match. What do you think of them apples? Yep, just another crazy idea. And I'm working on my truck. I've just put a new computer in it. I've got the battery charger on it, getting the battery fully charged up, because you have to have the battery fully charged when you go through the relearn process for the computer. I'm not really sure what I'm doing on this, so I'm not going to make a full video on that. But hopefully, in the next couple of days, I'll be able to drive my truck again, which I haven't done for a couple of months now. It gradually got worse and worse. Okay, well, I see that my buddies are calling to me, so Yep, I got to go back down to the shop and get back to work. What kind of great ideas have you guys been coming up to? Let her go there. Go, man, go. Bye for now. Okay, we've got the other mower out, and we got the Husqvarna in. And this is where we'll pick up tomorrow, removing this engine, getting ready to put in this engine.